About 2 weeks ago, I made a commitment and I decided that I not only want to change my life in 6 months, but document it and show the whole real life process of how that actually looks like. Not just the before and after, but the real messy in between part. I'm not doing this to prove that I can be perfect for half a year. I'm doing this because I want to prove that you can show up, even when it's not exciting and even if not everything is going according to plan. I'm focusing on 6 areas of my life: physical health, image, finances, hobbies, lifestyle, and mental health. If you want to know what those goals are, I'm going to point you to episode 1 of this series, where I'm actually going to detail with why I'm really doing this and what my specific goals are for each category. Now, for a little update with how everything is going, it's only been 2 weeks, but I still feel like I kind of started this challenge. It's been a slow start, if I'm being completely honest, because editing has taken up the bulk of my time and it still feels very out of routine. I've been doing these things for a while now, especially like the physical health aspect of this challenge I've been doing consistently even before I started the challenge, but still other things are not quite natural to me yet. And I do still have motivation to do this, but I'm also really stressed at the moment because I know my vacation is coming up and I already have to pack and get ready for it all. So I kind of feel like I haven't even been able to get into this routine yet and I'm already getting taken out of it. So that's the beauty of this challenge. It's not going to be perfect, like I said. We're just going with the flow. I'm hoping that I can focus on a few things on my vacation. I will definitely not focus on all the areas while I'm on vacation, but I will touch on that later. I think my priorities are gonna shift a little bit while I'm away, so just a little heads up. With these whole 6 months, I think it's really important to prioritize and still think in seasons of your life. Even if it's just 6 months, there's still gonna be some times where you can do one thing a bit more and sometimes when you can do something else a bit more. But I just feel like there's a lot of planning that goes into this whole wanting to change my life in 6 months, which is amazing, but even all the planning will not be able to predict my life. You never know how your day-to-day is going to look like, especially with vacation and especially with, yeah, even just real life. You sometimes want to plan something and then something else comes up. You always have to, you have to plan, of course, but be flexible and try to, if you get off track, get on track again and not miss the things too often. But now let's actually get started with what I have to do today. Let's talk about how my hobbies have been going. So I want to start with reading. I don't even know if I mentioned this, but I mostly read on my Kindle. I got this, I think, a year ago, and it's been going really well. I think I read books just so much faster on my Kindle, and that's really good for this challenge. So if you want to read more, definitely recommend this. I've been reading this book, Fearless. I think I showed it in the last video, but I haven't really explained anything. This is like the 3rd book in a series. It's like a 3rd or 4th book in the series because I have the other books like here in the physical form. That one is the 1st book. Then this is the 2nd book, which is, it's kind of an in-between book. It's not really considered like the 2nd book. It's more so like an in-between book from a different perspective. Then this is the 2nd book, and the one that I'm reading now is the 3rd book. It's been going really well. I've read about almost half the book for now in 2 weeks. I'm like at 44%. I don't know if you can see that. I'm about at 44%, so I think I'm at a pretty good point. Basically, I'm excited for vacation because I have a few books planned that I want to read and want to take with me, and also I'll read on my Kindle, which is really easy for vacation, so you just bring one thing. With scrapbooking. I have not really been scrapbooking. Like, I did scrapbook a little bit with my last video when I started there, but after that I really did not pick it back up. I just have not gotten back into it yet, so that's definitely something I want to focus on more. The next thing would be filming and editing, and it's actually the thing that has been taking up the bulk of my time for these past 2 weeks. I have been doing other things, of course, but like the planning and the organization that is involved, especially when doing a challenge like this, but also deciding to film all of it and document it, it's just crazy how much time that takes up and how much planning that goes into it. So I have been doing that. I've been filming fairly consistently, and the next thing on my list for the hobbies is cooking and baking, which baking I have not done as much yet, but for cooking we're actually gonna go to the next section, which is physical health, and I'll show you my meal prep for the week. Now for this week I prepared a meal prep, and like I already mentioned in my last video, I did my burritos, which were amazing by the way. And I'm just cutting up a few things. It's really easy. It didn't take too long. The first time I did it did take quite a while, but once you've got it down, like, it's really quick to make, and you've got it done in like maybe an hour, and you have about 6 burritos, which you can just freeze and heat up when you want, and they're just amazing. They taste so good, and I'll leave the recipe in the description box below. I just wanted to talk a little bit about my physical health portion of the challenge and what I'm actually doing. I'm still in a calorie deficit, and my plan is pretty simple: movement, protein, and meal prep. I'm doing things like differently this time, slower, more grounded, more consistent, and just focusing on the basics. It's just the first week of showing up for my body. It's no extremes, it's just movement. Yeah, this prep and setting myself up for this challenge, it just needs to be sustainable and consistent. And yeah, the only way that it's going to be consistent is if it's actually sustainable for me. And I found that this meal prep really helped me achieve that, and it was really easy to actually stay in this calorie deficit when I already had my meal planned. And even if I didn't know what to have one day, I knew that that was an option. My meal prep was an option, my burrito, and I also knew that it was really easy, it was really good, and I would be satisfied by it. So basically this was just what I did for this week. It's not much, it's simple, but I think I will go into what I'm doing and how it's going a bit further along in the challenge, so I can just show you what really worked. But yeah, that's just been what I've been doing right now. So I just arrived at the place where I'm gonna get my eyebrows and lashes done, which I booked like yesterday, so it's very last minute, but I'm going on vacation soon, so I wanted to get it done, and it's a friend of mine that does it, so it was good that she was available last minute. I just wanted to show you a bit before. Like, it's not horrible or anything. I do like pluck my eyebrows and just like kind of shave them, like not shave them, it's like a little, I think it is shaving, but anyways, I do kind of do it myself sometimes, but it's a lot better when I get them done. And I'm doing like brow lamination and tint, and then a lash lift and tint. Then all of it is done, and basically I have my whole beauty routine done, and then I have one thing checked off my goal list already, which is amazing. Feels great at the start to be doing this already, but I'm just excited to get it done because it's just some kind of like beauty self-care thing that I wanted to implement. And yeah, let's go. I just wanted to update my brow and lash situation a bit, because yesterday it just looked a bit much, and it's always like that. I've done it like once before, I think, and that time, the first day, like right after I got it done, it was crazy. Like I didn't love it, and this time was a bit similar, where I kind of knew what to expect, that the first day was going to be much, but since it was such a long time ago since I've done it last, I still kind of got a scare effect, I guess. But today I love them. I love my brows. My lashes are similar to before, like there's not that much of a difference, because basically my lashes are already kind of naturally curled, but they just like look a bit nicer now and a bit more put together. But I love them. I love that I did my eyebrows especially, and that for vacation I'm like set and I don't have to think about it. I don't have to pluck my eyebrows. I can just relax, you know? And that's what this whole thing is about, this whole low maintenance beauty thing that I want to do, where you're kind of high maintenance because you go get those things done, but at least then in your day-to-day life you have to do very little. One thing is already checked off my to-do list of my goals, which feels amazing because it wasn't that hard. It's good to get the ball rolling in the beginning. I'm still planning on getting my laser hair removal done in these 6 months, so I'm gonna be doing that. I'm gonna go to my appointments, and I think you need like almost 10 sessions to actually finish the whole thing, so not sure I'm gonna be able to finish it in 6 months, but at least I'm at a good point by the end of it. Another thing for this section is basically my hair. I'm just gonna cut it probably right before vacation, so probably today, because I just want to trim the ends a little bit, and my mom can do that. She was a hairdresser, but I'm not sure if she's got time today, so we'll see if I can do that. Otherwise I'll just do it after my vacation. And I was planning on doing something a bit different too, so I might want to go to a hairdresser for that instead of going to my mom. So yeah, we'll see if I get a trim now or if I'll just do it after vacation. Now, like I promised in the last video, I will be showing you how I built my kind of finance tracker for this challenge, or more so just kind of tracking the hours that I spent doing something, and then like what I actually want to focus on, how much I made from that, and just kind of keeping a list or like a tracker of what I'm doing. I also started already with kind of a dashboard to keep all of my goals organized. I'm not quite finished with this yet, but I'll try and finish it right now. And yeah, let's start with the finance section. Basically, I'm just going to create a simple table and just track my things there. I think I still want to update it at some point, but I kind of want to first just have something, because otherwise I'm not gonna track it. So yeah, it's just good to have a starting point to see what I actually want to do. So I'm gonna start with just copying a few things over. Okay, I'm just gonna make like a table and add a few pages of like what the task is that I did, and like how long I spent on it, how much I made from it, and then underneath it's just gonna be a little like ideas list of what I want to try and make money from online for this section. Yeah, I'm still kind of in the planning process of this. I think I will refine it while I'm on vacation and have a few days where I'm not doing a lot. So yeah, let's just start with this. Okay, so I'm basically almost done with the first draft of this. It's very simple, like I'm telling you, I can do better than this, I know, but I wanted to quickly have something to kind of get started with this finance section, and then I can fill it out more and more while the challenge goes on and make it a bit prettier, and then you can download it too at some point. This is kind of what I wanted to do for the finance section of this video just because it's been really stressful with all of the other goals, keeping up with filming already. It's just a huge thing, and I'm going on vacation really soon, so I'm still trying to get everything ready, and I'm very proud of myself that I actually did this right now because there's just a lot going on. Okay, so I'm sitting on my floor now trying to get my suitcase ready to go on vacation since I'm leaving tomorrow. And yeah, ignore that I'm wearing the same shirt as I did in the last video, but I'm loving it. It's so comfortable, and yeah, just I washed it, so don't worry about that. Anyways, I'm trying to get everything ready, and I started a bit already with what I want to pack. I put like my swimsuits in here already, but it's like still a whole mess. I do have packing cubes. They're still all empty. Yeah, I kind of have to put my outfits and things I want to take with me in these packing cubes. And the thing is that I'm not only going on vacation to the beach right now, I'm also going to my boyfriend for a week. So that's why I have like a bigger suitcase, and I have to think about more things to take with me, because it's not only going to the beach for a week, but it's also still being in the city for a week because he lives in Milan. I'm trying to get all of this done today, and I also want to get my nails done today, which I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do, but I really hope I will. I'm just going to try to like zone in and get this done because I'm a bit stressed with everything I have to do today. I already kind of prepared a few things that I wanted to take with me and wash them, so they're like back there folded, so at least that's easier. But let's just put my hair up and I'll get this done hopefully very quickly. I just wanted to show you like this beautiful dress that I got. It's like a halter neck, and like the back is like really low. I love it. I have not worn it yet, and I'm so excited to be taking it on vacation and like maybe wearing it after the beach, and like the evening after you shower, after a whole day being at the beach, being tan. And yeah, I'm just really excited for this dress. So stay tuned, you're probably gonna see it in one of my videos if I find an occasion to put it on. I'm definitely packing this. I managed to put almost all of my stuff into packing cubes and little organizers like this. So now I have to just put it into the suitcase and see if everything fits. I really hope it does, because there's still some other things I need to put in there. And yeah, I'm just gonna kind of try and arrange it, and hopefully it works. Okay, so I think I kind of managed to put everything into my suitcase. There's still a few things that I need to add, and hopefully they're gonna fit, but otherwise I'll just rearrange it a bit. But I just wanted to talk a little bit about why I'm actually trying to do all of this on vacation. I did touch on it a little bit in the first episode, but I just think that it's important to show how real life can impact challenges and things like this, because you're still gonna go on vacation in the summer if you planned it, and you might say like, well, I'll just start afterwards. But you know, sometimes you want to do these things even though you have life going on. There's always gonna be something that is going on in your life, so sometimes deferring it and deciding to do it later means that you're not gonna do it. So it's just like, I want to start now, I want to commit, I'm gonna see how it goes on vacation. It's not gonna be perfect, I know that, but I'm going to focus on a handful of these themes and categories that I wanted to focus on while I'm on vacation. It might not be all of them, but at least I'm focusing on a few, and then after the vacation I might be able to focus on the other ones that I didn't do as much on vacation a bit more, or just focus on all of them again. But yeah, I just thought that it was important to show what life actually looks like when you try to do something like this, and that you can do it too, even though you don't have like the perfect circumstances and everything is going to plan, because it never will go to plan. There's always going to be something in the way, and just start and see how it goes. Just trust yourself and commit to something and keep showing up for yourself. So that's why I'm actually doing this on vacation, and that's why I started before everything was perfect. So I'm about to leave for my vacation. My suitcase is packed and ready, my bags are here, and I'm literally about to leave right now. So yeah, the next part is gonna be about figuring out how I'm gonna do all of this on vacation. So basically follow along if you want to see it, if you want to see if I can manage to actually stick to my goals while I'm on vacation as well. And let me know if you're doing this challenge as well, if you're trying to change something in the next 6 months and what your goals are. I'm really interested in knowing, and I hope that I'll see you in my next video. Bye!